Yes, sir.
I'm going to record. Okay. So listen, all of you please listen. So the 6 cases are there. Image formation by concave mirror. Image formation by concave mirror. There is a diagram. This diagram is important. I will discuss this diagram, but let me draw step by step. Let me explain step by step. After that I will explain this diagram. The object is infinity. Object is infinity means we have a, what is the mirror? Concave mirror. Concave mirror means the right side there is a coating. There is a coating in the right side. This is said to be the concave mirror. We studied that. And also we studied in the previous class that this is the principal axis. The axis divide the mirror into two. This is pole we studied in the previous class. This is the center of curvature. This is the center of curvature, meaning that this will become a sphere if I extend. If I complete the diagram, this becomes a sphere. So definitely it will have a center, which is said to be center of curvature. I explained already. I am repeating actually. The P and C has a midpoint, isn't it? P and C has a midpoint which is said to be focus. P and C will have a midpoint which is said to be focus. Now listen, the case 1, there are 6 cases, please remember. Object is at infinity. Object is at infinity means there is a tree. There is a tree. There is a tree which is very far away from the mirror. There is a tree which is very, very far away from the mirror. For example, sun. You know that the sun is very, very far away from the mirror. Understood? A convex mirror is placed facing the sun. You know that the sun is extremely at a large distance away from the mirror. So there is an object here. So suppose this is the sun. You know that this is the sun rays. The rays of the sun coming like this, which is very far away from the mirror. The sun rays, there are plenty of rays coming out of the sun, but this sun rays, when it reaches, it look like this. It look like a parallel rays. Understood? The sun rays reaching, once it reaches the mirror, it is appeared to be parallel. It is appeared to be parallel. So there is an object which is placed very far away from the mirror. The rays originating from the object will be, from the object will be like look like this. It will be parallel rays. It will be parallel rays. The sun rays enter this mirror like this, provided the object is at infinity. Now these are the rays coming out of the object placed at infinity. Listen, Ayush, listen, Ayush.
Yes, sir.
Ayush, you can switch on the camera. Your parent told me, okay? You have to switch on the camera. I will also switch on the camera. Everyone, you please better switch on the camera. Now listen, all of you please listen. So listen, the incident ray, all these rays are parallel to the principal axis. Rays coming out of the sun, isn't it? These rays are parallel to the axis. We studied the first rule that the rays after reflection will be passing through the focus like this. The light after reflection passing through the focus like this. It is actually a rule we studied in the previous class, isn't it? After I will show the separate diagram. I want to explain step by step. That is why I have drawn this diagram. The scale and pencil is required to draw this diagram. So what I am saying is, the infinite object, the rays coming out of the object will be like this. All the rays are parallel to the principal axis as per the first rule. it will be reflected and meeting at the focus. So the sun look like a point object at the focus. Dot look like a dot. Understood? If I am standing here, I am watching the sun, the reflection of the sun look like a dot at the focus. All the rays of the sunlight meeting at the focus, so the sun look like a point object at focus. I can watch it, I can see it with my eye, I can see that. So what I am saying is, my conclusion is this: if the object is at infinity, its image will be at focus. There is a dot, okay, understood. There is a image look like a point at focus. That is the case 1. I will show the textbook diagram. Okay, till this step you are okay? Clear? Till this step you are okay? Samardhe, Joshida,
Yes, sir.
Ayush, Lina.
Yes, sir.
I will show the textbook diagram. I have drawn this diagram because the step by step I would like to explain. That is why I will show the textbook diagram. 1 minute. I will show the textbook diagram. Look here. You have to practice drawing like this. I mean, some object is there. Let it be sun, which is very far away from the mirror. Concave mirror. Remember, this type of mirror is concave. You see that all the light coming out of AB will be parallel. Understood? Parallel rays. After reflection, you can see that it is meeting at the focus. And this dot line is not important, but you may draw it. The dot line is not so important. The dot line I explained in the previous class. This is the incident ray. This is the reflected ray. Please note that if you draw the angular bisector of these two, incident and reflected ray, angular bisector means equal angle. I mean, dot line make equal angle, I and R, equal angle. The dot line always meeting at C. It is true for all types of spherical mirrors. The reflected ray, the incident ray and the reflected ray is there. If you draw the angular bisector, it will be always meeting at C, center. That dot line is not so important, but you draw it. It is there in textbook, so you may draw it. So the image will be at focus. That is my point. Image will be at focus. So properties of image is, the properties of image is, properties of image I will write here. I will definitely explain if you don't understand. Properties of images look like a point, isn't it? Images look like a point. The sun look like a point. So highly diminished means the size is reduced, look like a point. Formally we say like this: highly diminished image. Highly diminished means that the size is reduced. The sun is a large object, large one, but the image of the sun look like a point. So image is highly diminished, becomes a point like object. Highly diminished. The position is at focus. Image is obtained at the focus. And one more point is, the image is real. Real means that I have a white screen. If I keep a white screen, I will get this dot on the screen. It is said to be real image. I will repeat, don't worry. Real image. Real image means that if I keep a white screen, I will get the dot. Understood? The image of the sun. It is a dot. I will obtain the image of the sun on the white screen. So if we get the image on a screen, it is said to be a real image. With my eye, I can see this dot. With my eye, I can see this dot on the mirror. Also, if I keep a white screen here, I will get a image of the sun on the white screen also. So that we say that it is real image. Real image means the image is obtained, can be obtained on a screen. Let me write here. The image can be obtained. Can be obtained on a screen, on a wide screen. Such image we can see. Not only that, we will get the image on a screen. So these are the properties of the image. Highly diminished, point like image. Image is at the focus. Real image, it is available on the screen. If I keep a screen at the focus, I will get it. So you please write down, draw the diagram right now. Okay, you must draw it, or if you feel that if you take time, you may draw it after the class. I suggest you may draw the neat diagram after the class. For the time being, you may draw a rough diagram without using any pencil and scale. You can draw it. It's able. You may draw like this, rough diagram. Neat diagram you can draw after the class. Okay. It is taken from the textbook. Okay. It is taken from the textbook. All of you are finished. Samruddhi, Joshida, Ayush. Ayush, please switch on the camera. Ayush, your parent told me. Lina understood. Samruddhi, okay.
Yes. Understood, sir.
Okay.
There's something problem. I'm trying to fixing, but
Okay. So next is, there are 6 cases. So the first case you understood. Object is at infinity. Object is at infinity. The next case is the second case. Case 2. Case 2, object is not at infinity. Object is not at infinity means beyond center of curvature. What is this C stands for? C stands for center of curvature. Meaning that this one becomes a sphere, right? That sphere will have a center, right? That is C. So the object is not at infinity, but a little away from the mirror. Little away from the mirror, beyond center of curvature. Object is beyond C. Object is beyond center of curvature. All of you please listen. I will explain this step by step, okay? After that I will explain this diagram, step by step approach. So what is the second case? The object is beyond C. All of you please listen. We have a mirror. What kind of mirror we have? Concave mirror. I am discussing about concave mirror. Understood? The right side is there is a coating. Let me draw a principal axis, an imaginary axis. This is said to be pole, and we have a center of curvature here, meaning that this will be sphere. It will have a center, and the middle point is said to be focus. So I have placed a candle somewhere away from C. I have placed a candle. The candle will have a height. Understood? The candle will have a height. Candle or tree, whatever may be, a tree or something is placed away from C. AB. AB, or let it be a candle. A candle is placed in front of the concave mirror, but little far away from the mirror, but not at infinity. A little far away from the center of curvature. Beyond C. Beyond C. I am watching, and also I am watching. I am watching from this side towards the mirror. Towards the mirror I am watching. So in the mirror I can see the image of the candle. I can see the image of the candle on the mirror. Understood? Where is the image? Where is the position of the image of this candle? I am watching from this side. Where is the image? Using ray diagram we are going to find out. So you see that. Let me explain this everything. After that you can ask me doubt. Okay? Let me explain this. After that I will interact with you. You may ask it. it is a candle, so there are several light rays coming out of A, right? Clear? Understood? There are several light rays coming out of A. The light rays, understood, every direction the light rays coming out of the point A, the top of the object A. Let it be candle. Let it be candle. We select any of the two light rays coming out of A. To find the image, we need only two. We need two light rays coming out of A. So there are plenty of light rays coming out of A. I want to select only two rays coming out of A. Will there be a ray coming out of A like this? Yes. This is one of the ray coming out of A. All of you please listen. Definitely I will repeat if you have any doubt. But listen carefully. The light rays coming out of A. This is one of the ray coming out of A. AB is a candle. Think like that. AB is a candle. So this horizontal ray, we studied the rule 1. We studied it as a rule 1. A parallel ray. Isn't it? It's a parallel ray. After reflection. After reflection, passing through the focus. Goes like this. And I want one more ray. Yes. I want one more ray. I told you that there are plenty of rays coming out of A. Understood? But I want to select only two rays coming out of A. One of the ray, let the second ray be like this. The ray passing through the center of curvature. It goes like this. Goes like this, but it will be returned through the same path. It is another rule. We studied that. A ray, any ray, passing through the center of curvature, after meeting the mirror, it retraces the path, passing through the same path. So, the two reflected rays of A are. What are the two reflected rays? This is one of the reflected ray out of, emerging from A. One of the reflected ray from A. And this one also one of the reflected ray from A. Clear? The two reflected rays meeting here, isn't it? The two reflected rays meeting here, it will be the image of the top of the candle. A is the top of the candle, the image of the top of the candle denoted by A dash. I will definitely repeat, but let me complete it. So to find the image of a point, this is the general principle. We have to draw just two rays, any two convenient rays from the point. We prefer horizontal ray and ray passing through the center of curvature. And mark the reflected rays. Look at the reflected rays. Take the intersection of the reflected rays. Take the intersection of the reflected rays. The reflected ray meeting at a point. That point will be the image of that point. So the reflected ray of A, understood? The reflected ray of A meeting at this point. So the image of the point A will be A dash. The top position of the candle will be below the principal axis. And remember, the vertically placed object. This candle is vertically placed, isn't it? A vertically placed image object has again a vertical image. It is always, remember, it is a rule, thing like that. It is a rule. So vertically placed object will have a vertical image. So if I am watching, I have placed a candle and I am watching what is happening. I can see a inverted image of the candle. Is it inverted? Yes. The top position of the candle is below, right here. So if I watch, I can see that it is an inverted candle. Inverted candle and smaller in size. If you draw a neat diagram, you can see that smaller. So for example, AB is a tree. There is a concave mirror. There is a tree which is a little far away from the mirror. The tree look like an inverted tree. Smaller tree also inverted. That is what I explain here. In the case of concave mirror, the tree is little far away from the mirror. The tree is not at infinity but a little far away from the mirror. What is happening to the tree? Look at the image of the tree. Is it inverted? Yes. The tree is appeared to be inverted. Is it smaller? Yes. The tree is smaller as well as inverted. So using ray diagram I got it. Using ray diagram I got it. There is a tree placed in front of the mirror but a little far away, and I am watching on this towards this mirror. I can see that there is an inverted tree, smaller in size. Remember, one more thing is, if I keep a white screen here, for example, let it be a candle. If I put a white screen here, I will get an image of the inverted candle on the screen. The image is available on the screen. We can see with my eye. Not only that, we will get a image on the screen. We will get a real image. Screen, we get the image on the screen. So I will show the textbook diagram. So I would like to explain step by step. That's why. So is it okay? All of it clear? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Samruddhi, Joshida, Ayush, Lina, all of it clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will show the textbook diagram. Same thing, whatever I have drawn, the same thing. Okay, so this is case 2. What is the case 2? Let me write it again. Case 2 is object is placed. Object means candle, AB. Object is placed beyond C, beyond center of curvature. Understood? Beyond C. The same diagram I have drawn. We have AB. We have selected one of the ray coming out of A. Let it be parallel. After reflection passing through the focus, we have selected another row coming out of point A. Let it be passing through C. After reflection, ray traces the same path. The two reflected rays meeting here, denoted by A dash. Image of the top position of the candle is A dash. A vertically placed object will have a vertical image. So draw vertical. A dash, B dash will be the image of the candle. You can see that image is size is reduced, also inverted. So let me write, the nature of the image is very, very important. The nature of the image is real. Image is real means we get the screen, we get the image on the screen. If the image is obtained on the reflecting side, left side, okay, understood. Think like that. If the image is obtained in the left side, it will be always like that. If the image is obtained in the left side, it will be always real. Available on the screen. It is inverted. Diminished. These properties you have to understand clearly. Diminished means the size is reduced. Position also you have to mention. The position of the image is between C and F. Center of curvature and focus. Between C and F. C and F. Real, inverted, diminished, between C and F. Everything is written. Yes. Or real, inverted, diminished. Diminished means smaller, that's all. Between C and F. Okay. All of it clear? Samruddhi, Joshida, Manisha, you join right now, Manisha?
Yes, sir.
See, you have to join in the correct time, okay? Otherwise it is very difficult to understand. Anyway, I have recorded the video, but you must join in the correct time. So all of it clear, understood? Okay, clear.
Yes, sir.
So do one thing. Let me see whether you are able to draw the diagram or not. I will come back soon. Within 2 minutes, you using your scale and pencil, you draw this diagram. Remember, there are 6 cases. You have to thoroughly understand everything. All 6 cases you have to understand properly. Okay, the question will be twisted. Twisted means there is an image, there is a mirror, we got inverted, diminished, where is the object, like that. There will be twisted questions. Twisted questions will be asked because there are 6 cases. Based on that there are properties. So a twisted question will be asked. So you have to understand the concept thoroughly. So do one thing, you draw this diagram. I will come back within 2 minutes. So you have to draw the diagram on your notebook, take the photo and send to me. I will come back within 2 minutes. Okay, so this diagram is clear, all of it clear? Diagram is 100% okay?
Yes, sir.
So I am going to discuss the next one, case 3. How many cases? 6 cases. Okay, there are 6 cases. Let me explain this diagram. Okay, with the diagram, I don't want to draw separate diagram. With the help of this diagram I am able to explain, or okay, I will explain step by step. After that I will show the diagram. Okay, if you look at the entire diagram you will be confused. So by step I will discuss that. Third case is object is at C. In the first case object was at infinity. In the second case object is a little far away from C, beyond C. Step by step approach. In the next time I will place the candle at C. AB is the candle. Initially the candle was beyond C. Now I am moving towards the candle. I am moving the candle towards the mirror. Next time I am going to keep this candle at C. Let us see what happens. I am going to keep this candle at C, center of curvature. I will explain step by step. We have a we have a mirror. What kind of mirror is this? Concave mirror. The right side there is a coating. So let me draw the principal axis. This is pole. Let it be a center of curvature, meaning that this becomes a sphere having center C. The middle point is said to be focus. The midpoint is said to be focus. Now this time I am going to keep the candle exactly at the center of curvature. Okay, AB is the candle and I am watching the nature. Okay, I am watching the image on the mirror. So let us see the image. So I want A dash. Listen, I want A dash. A dash is the image of A. The upper portion of the candle is A. Where is the image of A? I will show you. For that purpose, let us draw the two. There are plenty of rays. There are so many rays coming out of A. Understood? Select any of the two. Select any two rays. Let me select one horizontal ray coming out of A. There is a ray coming out of A. Horizontal ray coming out of A. After reflection it will be passing through the focus. Isn't it clear? Yes. And we studied another property. I think I explained in the previous class, but you might have forgot. There is another property. The second property, actually this one I discussed in the previous class. Let me remind you once again. So the second property of the mirror is any ray passing through the focus. Any ray passing through the focus after reflection reflect parallelly. It is simply a reverse of the first case. Parallel becomes parallel ray passing through the focus. Parallel ray passing through the focus. Passing through the focus become parallel. Reverse, only reverse of this. Parallel ray passing through the focus. Then passing through the focus become parallel. So there is a ray passing through the focus. After reflection, it will be passing parallel to the principal axis. Please memorize this also. 4 basic rules I discussed. Focus, parallel, parallel focus. Think like that. Parallel focus, focus parallel. Okay, so I want one more ray. In the right side of it there is a focus. Let me draw another ray coming out of A. Let it be passing through the focus. After reflection, it will be going like this. My diagram is not so perfect. Scale and pencil is required for this. After reflection, goes parallelly. My diagram is not so perfect. One minute. Now it is okay. Anyway, you will get a point here. This will be a dash. I will show the textbook diagram. Okay. In this way, the reflector ray will be meeting here. The parallel ray passing through the focus. A ray passing through the focus becomes parallel. The 2 reflector rays meeting here, it will be A dash. So the image will also be vertical. You will get A dash, B dash. I will show the textbook diagram. Scale and pencil is necessary, otherwise you will not get a correct diagram. Okay. So look here. I will okay. It's the same thing I discussed. The AB is the candle. Understood? AB is the candle. AB is the candle placed. The upper position is A. There is a ray coming out of A parallel. After reflection, passing through the focus like this. And there is another ray from A passing through the focus. After reflection, parallel to the principal axis. The 2 reflector rays meeting here, which is A dash. The 2 reflector rays meeting here, which is A dash. Vertically placed object will have a vertical image. A vertically placed object will have a vertical image. So A dash, B dash will be the image. An inverted candle you will get. An inverted candle you will get. Understood? So if the image properties, let me explain the image properties. Manisha, you can ask me doubt. Also you can watch the recorded class because you are a little late. Listen, Samruddhi, all of you please listen. So image properties, one is, if you draw a neat diagram, okay, before that, if the image is in the left side, if the A dash, B dash, if the image is in the left side, it will be real. Real means if I keep a white screen, I will get an inverted candle on the white screen. Real. Inverted image. Same size. Same size. Yes, if you draw a neat diagram, AB, height of AB, height of A dash, B dash will be equal. Same size. And any other property, position. Image at C. Image at C. These are the image properties of images. Properties of image. Please draw the diagram. For the time being, you may draw a rough diagram. If you don't understand anything, please tell me. Manisha, you can ask me doubt.
Yes.
Joshida, Ayush, Samruddhi, Lina. If you are 100% clear, you please raise your hand. Remember, 100%
Yes, sir.
clear. Done. You may draw later after the class. It is just taken from the textbook. Okay. So the diagram is very important for exam. Okay. They will ask. So the next is, you can remove the raise hand. Next is, So in the third case, the candle is placed at C. In the next time, the candle moving towards mirror. Next time I will place the candle between C and F. Next time I will place the candle between C and F. I will show you what happens. Okay, I have written everything here. Look here, I don't want to draw a separate diagram. I will explain, don't worry, I will highlight everything, you can understand. Because if I draw the diagram, I will not get a good diagram. So there will be error. The scale and pencil is required. So there is a concave mirror. I will highlight, don't worry. There is a concave mirror. There is a concave mirror. This is the center of curvature. And this is the focus. There is a center of curvature, there is a focus. Object between C and F. There is a candle, small candle AB placed between C and F. A is the top position of the candle. From A, I want two rays. I want to draw two rays coming out of A. Let one of the ray be the horizontal ray. Understood? I want exactly two rays coming out of A. One of the ray coming out of A, let it be parallel to the axis. You know that after reflection, it will be passing through the focus. You can see that. The reflected ray passing through the focus, going like this. So one of the ray coming out of A is parallel to the principal axis. Goes like this after reflection passing through the focus. And one more ray I want. So one more ray I want. They have drawn like this. This rule is not clearly, this rule is already there. It is actually, I have discussed that. There is a ray going like this, normal. There is a ray going like this, normal. Normal means perpendicular, understood? It is not clearly mentioned in the textbook, but remember it as a result. A ray, this is a ray, meet the mirror perpendicular. Is it perpendicular? Yes. Any ray meet the mirror perpendicular, it will be retraces the same path. It will be retraces the same path. I mean, it will be passing through the center of curvature. Any ray, I will repeat, any ray meeting the mirror perpendicularly or normal, it will be reflected and passing through the center of curvature. Please consider it as a rule. The normal ray retraces the path. Normal ray retraces the path and passing through the C. Normal ray after reflection retraces the path and passing through C. Going like this. So I can change the color. I can change the color. 1 minute. Please wait. Please wait. A ray normal retraces the path and passing through the center of curvature. Please consider it as a rule. The two reflected rays meeting somewhere here away from AB. A dash you will get here. A dash you will get here. You will get a vertical candle. The vertically placed object will have a vertical image. So this will be A dash B dash. Larger in size, you will get a larger candle. Image will be larger, but it is inverted. Larger but inverted. The image will be real. It is in the left side, image is real. If I keep a white screen, the image will be available. Inverted, enlarged, yes, enlarged. Beyond C, image is beyond C. Understood? So please write down, draw the diagram, or you may draw it later. If you don't understand, you may show this normal like this. This is drawn perpendicular, okay? If you are okay, you 100% clear, raise your hand. If you don't understand any point, please ask me. Okay. Samruddhi, Manisha, Lina understood. Joshida, if you don't understand, you can ask me. I will repeat. Okay.
Understood, sir. I just left and joined the meeting, so.
Okay. So you completed. Okay. After the class, today or tomorrow, you have to send me the diagram. Okay. You have to draw all the diagrams. You have to send it through WhatsApp. I want to see whether you can draw a neat diagram or not. The next, you finished, right? So let me go to the next case. Object is at F. I will explain each point, because if I draw this diagram, I cannot get a good diagram. So initially, in the previous case, the candle was between C and F, isn't it? The object between C and F. I am moving this candle towards the mirror. Now this candle, I am going to keep this candle at focus. Let us see what happens. Here the candle is between C and F. I am moving further. Now the candle will be at focus. Let us see what happens. I am going to keep the candle exactly at the focus. Let us see what happens. One of the ray. This is one of the AB. One of the ray coming out of A. A is the top position of the candle. One of the ray coming out of A is this. This after reflection, parallel ray after reflection passing through the focus. So AB is there. A parallel ray is drawn after reflection passing through the focus. I want one more ray. I told you have to keep understand one result, which is I have drawn a normal ray. Normal means a ray is drawn perpendicular to the mirror. There is a property that if you draw a ray perpendicular or normal to the mirror, it retraces the same path. It returns through the same path and passing through the center of curvature. Both things you have to understand. The normal ray reflected through the same path and passing through which point? Center of curvature. So the green colored and yellow colored, these two are the reflected rays of A coming out of A. Understood? The two reflected rays of A are the green colored one and the yellow colored one. Do they meet anywhere? No. If you draw a neat diagram, you can see that they will never meet. They are going parallelly. These two parallel reflected rays never meet. Or we say that they meet at infinity. We can formally we say that they meet at infinity. In fact, they never meet. So if you keep a candle, place a candle exactly at the focus of the mirror and you watch it, you will not see any image on the mirror. You will not be able to get any image. You will get some blurred image. You will not understand anything. So because the image is not developed, the reflector rays never meet, never intersect. So you will not be able to find out A dash. Without A dash, B dash, no image. So we can say only this much. Image at infinity, we cannot say whether it is inverted, enlarged, nothing can be said about the image. We can only say that the image is at infinity. Practically speaking, the image, no image, understood. In simple language, we say that the image will not be formed. Okay, so you please draw this diagram. And if you are 100% clear, then you can raise your hand. If you are 100% clear. Manisha, Lina, Samruddhi understood. Joshida, you understood, Joshida? Okay, okay. Ayush, you understood. So raising hand means you are 100% clear. So this one is over. The case 6, only the last case is remaining. Let me discuss that one also. Let me discuss that one also. So what will be the next case? The candle will be placed between pole and focus. That will be the last case. The last case is the most important case. I think I can discuss in the next class, because I have another class right now. Only case 6 is remaining. This case definitely I will discuss in the next class, but don't forget it. Don't forget it. The case 6 is a very important case. I will discuss it later. So you play. Let me wind up the class right now. Okay, let me wind up the class. If you have any doubt in today's class, you can ask me. If you have no doubt, you can leave the class, and you please send me all the diagrams, okay, through WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay then.